All right. Back again. I'm just gonna do a quick analysis of Nasdaq. I'll see if I will be able to do other markets. But yeah, I just want to check what's been going on. But first, I'm gonna start with the news. Just check the news, see what's happening. Come to my FX book. Go to economic calendar. And then just scroll until I see today's, today's stuff. So this happened later. This happened. It was quite interesting. I did not see this news. I wasn't trading today. I'll explain why. But I'm just going to make an analysis just to see how the market played out, see other potential moves that might be looking into. Anyways, so this. Today's the 17th. This is GMT +2. Anyways, yeah, this is how the news looked. It seems like, we have something. This might be strong. Yeah, the Fed is gonna say something. Yeah, something might happen. So I think that's why. Anyway, something's coming. This is high impact news. So I'll be on the lookout. It's an hour and 41. Anyways, let's come to the market now. So this is what we got. We got wow. Alright. So let me go to the daily first. When I started the daily. So this is how we're looking. Seems like we're having a slight pullback. It reached this point here. This point. This is the high that we reached. And then now seems like we're coming back down. It seems we're coming to retest this area right here. Yeah. Because it seems like we broke through it. Just to try to break through, it didn't, but then it broke through. And then now it's coming to retest it. And then I may play around and then go back up. Because after all, we're still in a bullish trend unless otherwise stated or otherwise invalidated. So yeah, I think the news coming out might have interesting effects on this. This could just be pushing down for people to try and get in at a lower price. You know these banks. Anyways, I don't make the rules. I just trade. Right now, I'm just gonna start by looking at the naked chart, like I'm doing. Yeah, it seems like this could be an area of interest right around this spot. Because looking at it, just like, yeah, somewhere around here. This could be an area of interest. Yeah, we have a lot of touches on the side. So it could be an area of interest somewhere around here. So with this large push for the whole day, we've just been selling off. Whatever is happening is happening. Let's check the hourly. Yeah, it's saying the same thing, but it could be gearing up for. Let's see. About a steam, but yeah, we're yet to find out. Anyways, let's bring back the drawings, some of the drawings I had made. So, last time I made a video was on a Monday. I had taken this trade. This is how it played out. It played out in an interesting way. It bought, and then yeah, it bought. I almost went out. Yeah, but then I ended up getting 1:2. Yeah, somewhere here. I ended up getting 1:2. due to certain reasons. But yeah, I held on, hoping that it would keep pushing up. But alas, it only pushed up. It didn't really go anywhere. So yeah, I should have just exited here as I'd hoped, but I didn't. So that's my mistake. Uh, but yeah, at least I got 1:2. So I'm up 1% on that account that I was testing out since I raised 0.5. I just want to target 10%, and because it's a practice run for me before I get a funded account. So yeah, seems that way. Then the next day, which is Tuesday, I wanted to trade. I felt like these trades were gearing up to push down to come back and retest here, and then we potentially try to buy. But then when this happened, I wasn't paying attention to the market, so it actually dipped down. I feel like I would have entered in. I would have entered and used this part as what you call this. I would have used this previous high as my stop out range, stop loss range, at least a little bit over or come up out here. But then, yeah, the idea was come here and then target this area right here. So I would have gotten 1:2.6. Yeah, but if I did take this trade, I was gonna get it. But yeah, that's how it is. You don't get it more of the time. I didn't take that trade because I wasn't paying attention on the market around this time. But it actually would have been nice because I was eyeing for this level to come and retest here, and then it keeps going up. So it did that, but then tried to push higher, and nothing really came about. When I saw this move, I was now playing around here. I did feel like it would push up, and was actually tempted to go long somewhere, yeah, just as this one was finishing, because I was like, okay, I'll use this as a previous low and then try to target up here. But yeah, or even 1:3, because my default is going for 1:3 risk to reward, but it would have played out, but then you can see this like at large wicks. Actually see how it would have played out for us 15 minutes. Yeah, I would have entered here and then leveraging this as the exit point. Because I actually did see this and I was tempted to take it here, but I wasn't convinced that much that we still have an upward momentum because I feel like the highest we could go is come here, or here. But then I just waited it out. I didn't feel like going back in. Yeah. And I usually don't like trading around 7 p.m. this side because this is usually lunchtime in the States, and yeah, crazy things usually happen around the time. Feels like manipulation at times, but it is what it is. I didn't take the trade again. Anyways. So yeah, the rest of the day yesterday, I didn't take it. If I took it, I wasn't gonna be sure that I was gonna hit my 1.3. Would have been stopped out either way. It was heavy sell-off, which was crazy. Because yeah, this just looks like something was happening here. A lot was happening, but yeah, it is what it is. And then comes today, which is the Wednesday. Felt like taking a sell, but I don't know. I wasn't convinced because I woke up around. By the time I checked the markets, I think we'd already reached this point. It was around 10:11 when I checked the markets, but I felt like, okay, you know what? This large sell-off, the one that I was anticipating, the retest before buying, this had already happened. And the fact that we're back here, it could just have been an indication of a double bottom and then to buy again. But I was like reluctant to try and enter here. So I was like, nah, let me sit this one out. Yep, it happens. Because for me, I would have gone long and tried to leverage this part and just go for a 1:3. Uh, because 1:3 would touch the previous high here. So I would have tried to leverage that and then go, but yeah, the long would have taken me out because apparently it's a sell-off market. So now, coming back to the next part, I was looking at it in the sense that, okay, now we've started selling off. By the time we're here, I was like, we're at this area here, this point here, could be a reversal point, it's a support, looking like a support, and it was trying to support it, but then alas, it didn't hold, broke the support, and now it's here with this other support that we have, the trend line support now. But by the looks of it, it does seem like it may try to recover because this is a trend line, but some trend lines are meant to be broken. But this one, and the news coming out, it either spike up or continue downwards. But yeah, quite interesting. This is why I prefer trying to go for the higher time frames. So on the 4 hour, it seems like it might respect it and just play around it before going back up. As you can see here, when it was trying, it did make a large wick and then came back up and then tried to, play around and go back up. So from looking at that, just having that in mind, I could just try to extend this here. So yeah, we could have consolidation phase before it decides whether it really wants to go back up or not. Otherwise, from this point, I am looking for something like uh, let's see. I need to double check something, but from the looks of it, it does feel like we are now back at this point. I could start, just wait a bit just for confirmation, see if we might leverage this area and try to go back up for another 1:3. That's my motto. I don't go further than 1:3 for now. Yeah, but yeah, this looks too large for me. I do not like these types of setups. So I'm thinking if we have a second test, if it comes back to test this area, I could then target the 1:3, leveraging this area here. This is provided we have somewhat of a second touch. But then again, with the Fed minutes in an hour, we don't know how this area is going to be. Could come down to test this area, this support, and then actually start going. Or it could just play around here and then also it could just come back to touch this area of resistance now here. It could just play around, make a channel in this area and then potentially go long. But yeah, something we need to wait and see. I'm just gonna leave this here. I'm not gonna take this trade, but I'll leave the setup here just in case. I feel like, yeah, it's going that way. But this is now a low. So I need to see how it acts from here. And it seems like it has a lot of touches from this point onwards. You can see the whole lot of touches up to this area. So yeah, we could come to, touch it. This is Nasdaq after all. But if it's actually selling, it's a huge sell-off. Yeah, this might be invalidated quicker than I'm thinking. All right, let me check the trend lines just for conference. Okay, we have a 50 moving average here. These are smoothed moving averages, by the way. Yeah, we do have a 50 moving average. We might play around like what it did here and then go long, but Yeah, we might actually use this as the trend line. See, sometimes these things happen, you know, comes in like this and then plays around. But yeah, I'll adjust it accordingly. But let's see how it acts from here. Because it's looking like it might sell off and then try to buy again. But let's see, because one of my strategies is if my trend lines cross the white one, I'm supposed to take a sell. But then at this time, I wasn't looking at the market. Oh wait, I was. I did around this time. I just didn't take the trade. I do not know why. Oh, interesting. I would have taken it as sell. I think let me check this point. If I took a sell, put it there, and then bring it to the trend line. Would have been a 1:3. Yeah, I don't think I was going for that. Yeah, sometimes you need to recognize that your setup might be there, but doesn't mean you need to take the trade. So yeah, it's okay. I'm happy sitting it out and watching because if there's a Fed speech, yeah, I learned my lessons. Better to just wait it out. There's always going to be an opportunity, so yeah, why risk it? Yeah, my charts are really dirty now. Let me remove this. This one was broken, so I don't think I can need to look at that. This one, just gonna keep it, but it's not gonna stay for long. We'll see how it reacts at this area, because I'm feeling like it might come and play around in this, or play around in this channel. So I'm just gonna see how that turns out. Yeah, or play around in this channel. I'm just gonna see how that turns out. And by the way, this is a dodgy candle. So it means that this might actually be going up, but we'll probably retest and then keep going up. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there. Let me check my moving average, my RSIs. Yeah, they seem like they've been selling for quite some time now. It's someone trying to buy. Someone's trying to buy. Flip. Uh, yeah, I'm used to this trade so bad. Yeah, because the RSI is actually telling me that I usually take the RSI when it's below 50. If I'm selling, I usually look at it like this. If this RSI is below 50, the white line, and if the top one, the blue is below the orange, and then it's below 50 also, going for 20, like somewhere here. I would have taken the trade here to sell, so somewhere here or within this candle actually. Then again, we're supposed to wait for candle close. Yeah, I would have gotten the three, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta be brave enough to leave them. Because you can't catch them all. These are not Pokemons. Anyways, yeah, so this is how this is gonna look. Today is a Wednesday. Missed this trade, so no trade for me. Yesterday I didn't take this one because sometimes I feel like when we have a lot of impulse correction, uh, if it does something like this, yes, look for buys, but I usually like to skip a day because after an impulse, sometimes these things happen. Kind of like let me go again. Kind of like how this one played out here. Like it pushed down heavy and then just also here what it did here. So after a large impulse like this, usually the next day it just fizzles out like this. So yeah, I learned not to take those trades. Here's another one here. After this push down, the next day it just played around here. And then the next day also, okay, this one was a better one. You see, that's why I got stopped out on most of these ones when I tried to take them. I skipped this one because I felt like there's a lot of jitter around 3. Yeah, so sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. So yeah, these are the losses that I feel like were necessary to take so that I can be able to catch the other ones. But yeah, on this one, I'm just gonna wait it out. I would love to take a long position here. Oh, I was tempted actually, but on a lower time frame just to. Oh, shoot. Okay, wait. This is gonna buy a little. If we break this point here, we will be in a buy. So yeah, but yeah, I feel like we're just gonna come up here and then just play around with it. Yeah, I'm not gonna take this trade. Probably 1:2. I'm just gonna leave that there just to observe. Yeah, just to observe and see the minute. Because this is a minute trade, actually. I would just do it like this. Oh yeah, look at it, it's playing out. Mm-hmm. Yep, seems like we did cut through here, but it might come back to retest and then go on. Alas, I'm not taking that, observing it. But yeah, this is how it is. We just observe those trades and yep, it's a trade going up. I'm not taking this trade. Sometimes you gotta learn to sit them out, no matter how much you think you're gonna get. Mhm. Just a matter of coming here also, jumping this trade. You see? Things like this happen. Anyways, let me go back to the hourly. The hourly. Okay. So where was I? Where was I? Yeah. So if this goes back above 50, and then here we're somewhere around 70 at the top, I might go long for this trade, that is. So I'm anticipating something like it might try to come down. Where are you? It might come to test here and then tries to do something like that, and then, not too sure if it will break here first or come to retest and then, go up like that. If this does happen, then it's good because it will try to respec this place. Then yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the analysis here. Don't want this video is getting too long, so I'll cut it off here. Yeah, now it's just a waiting game to see how it's gonna play out. Oh, by the way, let me quickly check that 1 minute. I feel like now it's gonna reverse. This thing when you jump into trade run like that. Yeah, it's because we broke through this area, so it might be coming to a retest first, and then it goes up. But yeah, or you could just be wrong, just go stop this thing out. Because the RSI is also like, nah, man, we might be selling right here. It might be a heavy sell first, and then this is actually gonna be. This was a bad trade. It really was. Maybe if I took it a little bit earlier, but who knows? Let me just leave that. This is how you learn also by just watching, seeing what you thought was gonna happen, and seeing it being invalidated or validated. You learn something. So I'm just gonna end this video here. Thank you for watching. Luke Master out. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be monitoring myself from how I behave with these trades. Otherwise, yeah, so far this week I'm up 1% on this account, so that's okay with me. There are more days to trade, there are 2 more days in the week. If I get just 3% this week, it's fine. target either way should be like 2%, 2 to 3% a week. So fine. I'm not fighting. Marcus is not fighting with me, so I'll let it be. That's all, guys. Thank you for watching. Enjoy.